You're falling. You're being chased. Your teeth are crumbling out of your mouth. You show up to school completely naked. You wake up feeling like your brain just tried to tell you something important. So you Google it, and the internet tells you it's about anxiety, insecurity, or repressed trauma. But here's the truth. Your dreams aren't mystical messages. What they actually are is way more interesting. Let's destroy the biggest myth first. Dreams are not symbolic codes you need to crack. This idea comes from Sigmund Freud, who thought every dream was your unconscious mind hiding sexual desires. A banana wasn't just a banana. Modern neuroscience has completely thrown that out. Here's what's really happening. Your brain is processing memories, managing emotions, and running survival simulations while you sleep. Dreams aren't messages. They're maintenance. During REM sleep, when most vivid dreams happen, your brain is almost as active as when you're awake. But here's the catch. The logical part of your brain is completely offline. Your emotional centers are running wild with no fact-checking. This is why dreams feel totally real in the moment but make zero sense when you wake up. Your feelings are real. The logic is broken. So why do we all dream about the same things? Falling, being chased, losing teeth, showing up unprepared? These aren't universal symbols from the cosmos. They're common anxiety patterns. Falling dreams usually happen when you're transitioning into sleep. Your muscles relax suddenly. Your brain misinterprets it as falling and creates a story to match. It's not about losing control in your life. It's literally just your body relaxing too fast. Being chased means your brain is processing stress. When you're anxious in real life, your brain rehearses escape scenarios during sleep. You're not being warned about danger. Your mind is just practicing what it does when threatened. Teeth falling out is pure vulnerability anxiety. Evolutionarily, losing teeth meant you couldn't eat or defend yourself. When you feel powerless or insecure about something, your brain defaults to this primal fear. Showing up naked or unprepared is social anxiety on steroids. If you're worried about being exposed or judged, your brain creates the most extreme version while you sleep. Notice the pattern? Your dreams aren't revealing hidden truths. They're just reflecting what's already on your mind, but in chaotic, exaggerated ways because logic is turned off. The reason they feel profound is simple. Your fear center is active during REM sleep, but the part that regulates emotions is offline. So you wake up with intense feelings and assume they must mean something deep. Now here's where it gets interesting. Some dreams actually do serve a real purpose. Research from Harvard found that people who dreamed about a task they were learning performed better at it later. Your brain is literally practicing while you sleep. Musicians dream about playing. Athletes dream about their sport. You're not getting cosmic messages. You're rehearsing. And here's something wild. People have solved actual problems in their dreams. Not because dreams are magic, but because your brain makes unusual connections when logic isn't getting in the way. So what are dreams actually for? The leading theory is threat simulation. Your brain uses dreams to prepare you for dangerous situations by running practice scenarios while you're safe in bed. It's like a flight simulator for life. You practice escaping, fighting, handling social threats, and managing stress without real consequences. This explains why dreams are often negative. Your brain isn't torturing you. It's training you. From a survival standpoint, practicing threats is more useful than pleasant daydreams. Dreams also help with memory. While you sleep, your brain moves information from short-term to long-term storage. The weird images and stories might just be side effects of this filing process. Studies show that when people don't get REM sleep, they can't process emotional memories properly. Dreams aren't just weird entertainment. They're essential. But here's the truth dream interpretation books don't want you to hear. Most dreams mean absolutely nothing. They're mental static. Your brain is active, neurons fire randomly, and your mind tries to make stories from chaos. Sometimes a weird dream about your third grade teacher is just because you saw someone who looked like them yesterday. Not everything is deep. Sometimes your brain is just making stuff up because it's bored. So should you completely ignore your dreams? Not necessarily. While they're not mystical prophecies, they can be useful mirrors. If you keep dreaming about being unprepared, you probably have anxiety about something. The dream isn't revealing it. You already know the anxiety exists. But noticing the pattern might push you to deal with it. Dreams don't tell you new information. They amplify what you're already feeling. Here's what you actually need to know. Dreams are biological processes, not supernatural communications. Your brain is practicing, processing, and filing memories. The content reflects your waking concerns, but in distorted ways because your rational mind is offline. You don't need to decode every dream. Most genuinely don't mean anything. Your brain is running maintenance and creating random narratives as a bonus feature. The recurring dreams and emotionally intense ones are worth noticing. Not because they're prophetic, but because they're amplifying feelings you already have. If you constantly dream about being chased, ask what you're avoiding in real life. If you dream about losing teeth, explore where you feel vulnerable. But don't buy the idea that snakes mean betrayal or water represents emotions. Your brain doesn't think in universal symbols. It thinks in personal associations. The most honest dream interpretation is usually the simplest. You dreamed about what you're already thinking about, just weirder. And that's perfectly fine. Dreams are fascinating because of what they show us about how our brains work, not because they're secret messages. Drop your weirdest recent dream in the comments. No analysis needed. Let's just appreciate how bizarre our brains are when logic goes offline. Share this with someone who keeps asking what their dreams mean. Now you can tell them. Probably nothing profound, and that's okay. Thanks for watching. Sweet dreams.